Hey guys, Andre, Horizon City News. I'm here on Rifton, at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard. And I've been here a long time. It's taking me at least 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes at least, to get from the tennis courts of the high school behind me, which is probably a quarter mile away, or an eighth of a mile away, just to get to this stop sign. And this is every day that school ends. It just gets jammed up real bad. I mean, I'm not trying to say this is Los Angeles or anything, but this is definitely not the Horizon City I used to know when I first moved here back in, the late 2000s and the early 2010s. I mean, I know times change, but this is just every day that I try to get down to the post office or just down to the highway in the afternoon. I mean, it's not a one-time thing. I wouldn't be making this video if it was just a one-time thing. This is every single afternoon. So basically, what I'm making this video for is I'm making it for the Horizon City town government, the El Paso County government, and the Texas Department of Transportation at a minimum. I'll be pushing it to them with a highlighted, push symbol. Well, I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I'll send it to the Texas Department of Transportation through my channel with a highlighted link, so you can check out the Texas Department of Transportation's channel, see what they're all about. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make with my long-winded speech here is that there needs to be a traffic light here. Normally, I don't try to involve myself in government infrastructure and like what they need to do. And I'm not usually the type of guy that is trying to create more government programs and spend more government money. But I will speak on this, is that this is becoming unacceptable. I mean, I can't do stuff in the afternoon. Look at this. All these cars. This is every day that school gets out. And then sometimes some people drive too slow, or some people don't know how to merge lanes, and because of that, it gets even worse and worse. So like I said, we need a traffic light here. And let me merge myself, guys. Hold on. Fuck. Nobody wants to let anybody in, man. So yeah, that's why we need a traffic light, is because naturally other people have places to go. Nobody wants to let anybody in. Everybody's busy with their daily lives. And without regulation of the roadway through a traffic light, and then all these school buses, because what slows everything down is you got like dozens and dozens and dozens of school buses all leaving at once. So everything gets shut down. The crossing guards shut everything down. Then everything bottlenecks like this, and then I don't know where all these cars are coming from. Because when you drive in that opposite direction behind me, all I see out there is like a bunch of houses in the desert. I didn't think it was that many people, but I mean, there is definitely industry, as you can see from this truck. Or actually, maybe that's a roadway construction truck, but there is like some sort of rock company that like sells like cement or gravel or something like that. If you head that direction, there's a Dollar Tree. There's a village called Agua Dulce, which is unincorporated. It's not like Horizon. It doesn't have its own government. It's just a bunch of houses out in the desert. A bunch of nice people, but they're not their own town. It's just a bunch of people. Anyway, long story short, I don't know where all these cars come from, but obviously they're here. And it's like this every afternoon. That's why I'm making this video. It's because I need the government to do something for me. Because I'm being inconvenienced, guys. I mean, I need to get down this road so that I can get my motherfucking Starbucks and get on I-10 and get to the post office. And that's another thing that I'm going to be bringing up later is why is there no post office in this town? Should have been here like 10 years ago. We have a super Walmart that was built in 2013. We still don't have a post office. I can't believe it. I tried talking to the mayor. I don't know if he really was trying to listen to me, but anyway, that's why I started this YouTube channel, to bring up issues that affect everybody. And I know it's not the end of the world. This is first world problems. I mean, I'm not somebody who's starving in Africa. My lights still turn on and my toilet flushes. So, and I mean, my belly is full of food. And I'm not I'm not a Ukrainian refugee being bombed by Putin. I know it's not that type of situation. But I'm not in those places. I'm in America. I'm in Horizon City, Texas. And I need a traffic light at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard because this is America. And I'm a little brat. And I need to get where I'm going. And if the government doesn't know about this problem, I'm going to make a video about it. Because President Biden, supposedly him and all those Democrats set up an infrastructure bill or whatever. So the Texas Department of Transportation, through the pass-through federal dollars, somehow, some way, there's no way that the money shouldn't be there for a traffic light there at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard. Now, obviously, Horizon Boulevard should take precedence. You know, it should take priority. By that, I mean, like, the flow of traffic on Horizon Boulevard should have a much longer green light than traffic coming off of Rifton, which is just a main road into that subdivision I live in. Because that's where I live. I live by this high school, which is great because it's a very good school, very nice neighborhood, very family-oriented town, very nice people. And so this high school, you know, at the end of the day, it helps me out because it raises the property values of homes, one of which I live in. So that's good. But this traffic situation, somebody's got to do something about this, man. I mean, I feel like I'm in some downtown major city here. And I'm in this rural, semi-rural suburb just trying to get down a road into town and down to I-10. So, and in the post office is one of my biggest issues because sometimes I have last minute things I need to mail out. This situation right here, the reason it's such a big deal to me personally, is not just because of the inconvenience of sitting in traffic and burning gas and all that, but also if you need to get down to the post office, which closes at 5, and that's the closest one is in Socorro, because of this traffic situation, if I don't leave literally by like 3 p.m., between 3 p.m. and 3:30, once those school buses start coming out, and depending on how heavy the traffic is down Horizon Boulevard, I mean, and then with all the construction and sometimes there's accidents, sometimes I've only made it by the skin of my teeth to get down to the post office, which closes at 5 p.m. because I'm dealing with all this. So yeah, I mean, it could take like sometimes 30 or 40 minutes at a minimum to get from where I live near this high school down to the post office in Socorro. And an hour is actually more realistic once you start dealing with this time in the afternoon with all these school buses and all this traffic, which I just think is just unacceptable. I know that there's a lot of traffic, but I just feel like it can be managed. It could be regulated and managed. And that a stoplight at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard will be a really, really good thing. One other place that I think a traffic light would be really good, because there's been a lot of accidents, and I'll make another video about that later, but I just want to touch on it real quick, is leaving Walmart here in Horizon at the Peter Piper Pizza. There's a exit near the Taco Bell and the Peter Piper Pizza that also has no regulation, no traffic light. Everybody's expected to be a good driver. And that's not what happens. And some people come out too quick, and some people cut each other off. One thing leads to another, and you get accidents. I even had one video recently back in December where there was an accident just in that area. And I guarantee you it's because there's no traffic light, and certain people think they're entitled to drive when they're actually not. And then other people aren't paying attention. Boom, you got an accident. So, and the problem is there's way too many cars all trying to navigate that area and leave Walmart at that one spot, which is a real bad idea because, like I said, there's no traffic light, and there is an alternate route, which I take. I take the long way. I leave out the side where, like near Panda Express is, and then I drive down Darrington, make a U-turn, and then I get to the intersection of Darrington and Horizon Boulevard, and I make a left onto Horizon Boulevard, and that's how I leave Horizon if I'm taking Horizon Boulevard. Otherwise, I'm taking Eastlake. But the Horizon Boulevard exit, if you live here, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't live here, you don't. Obviously, I'm just speaking Chinese to you. But if I'm leaving down Horizon Boulevard and I'm leaving Walmart, I never take that exit out of near Peter Piper Pizza if I can avoid it. So anyway, that's my video, guys. And we need a traffic light at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard. I'll be going around town doing my little videos about businesses and different traffic situations and just all sorts of other topics. And you know, I'm just trying to, as you can see, as the channel's been growing, I've been trying to add stuff that's not just filming the police. I mean, I'm still going to be doing that from time to time, but that's not all I'm about. And that's not all El Paso's about. I mean, there's much more to it. There's much more good and much more bad. And like any other place, there's a whole story. So that's why I'm making these little videos about other stuff than just filming police traffic stops or police activity. So anyway, looks like I finally made it through most of the thick of this traffic. I'll be getting down the road soon. This video is almost 14 minutes now. So you can see how, just to get from the corner of Rifton and Horizon, how long it took for me just to get to this intersection here with Eastlake and Horizon Boulevard. And this is not a one-time thing, guys, especially after this construction started. So, I mean, it is even a little worse because of the construction. But even when this construction wasn't going on, this whole situation, that's why I'm making this video, like I said, this whole situation at the corner of Rifton and Horizon Boulevard, that is one really bad bottleneck. And the Texas Department of Transportation and the local government, they all need to, and the federal government, for however much they put in money-wise, all the government agencies need to get together and take a look at this video and talk about that intersection with Rifton and Horizon Boulevard, because it needs a traffic light, guys. That's my opinion. So, all right, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. I know times are tough out there. And like I said, my channel's gonna be covering more and more different little topics, random stuff. I'm always trying to keep everybody on their toes and make different, you know, surprises about what the channel's about, so nothing gets too boring. But one thing that I'm really interested in, and I think other people are as well, is rental property. You know, whether it's homes for sale or homes for rent, everybody wants a roof over their head and they want to get the best deal they can. So I'll be doing more videos like that when I get a chance, because there's actually one lady on Facebook I was messaging, and her sister's looking for a place. So I'll be making a video about that in the future. And because I know there's many other people out there that just trying to rent a place is not only expensive, but even when you do have the money, it's just so many hoops to get through, and it's so overwhelming that if with my camera and with my channel, if I can find a place and put it out there on my channel, I mean, at least in my opinion, if it was me, that would be a huge help, because El Paso is a very spread out city, like all cities in Texas. So, like, for example, if you're on the west side and there's a property that I put up that someone likes, and it's all the way in Horizon or Socorro, just as an example, then that person can basically check out, you know, an apartment or home that I just put on a video, and they save a lot of time and a lot of gas. And we all know gas prices are high right now, so I don't have to convince anybody about that. I mean, I drive a V8 truck, so don't even get me started. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to keep my videos short, so let me just cut this one out for now. And if you guys agree or disagree about my ideas for traffic lights and, you know, transportation issues, just put your comments down below in the description box, what you think about it. Or if you just hate my guts and you think I'm a bum and I need to get a job, or if you want me to get struck by lightning and die slow and painfully, you can put that in the comment section below. I love all my trolls. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to the Horizon City News Service.